why Scream Queens is a fall TV must.
There's nothing like it on television. I don't think there's been anything like it ever on television. It is a hybrid of wickedly funny and seriously scary storytelling, and the characters that have been written are these archetypes of evil and complication that then evolve. Every single character on the show. So you have great, great characters. You have a very compelling, actual, scary storyline. And then it's just wickedly funny. Like laugh out loud funny.
Okay. So laugh out loud funny that someone has to hold something between their fingers. Tell me
Yes,
about that.
now like all of a sudden I'm gonna, may I borrow that pen again? Go for it. So here's an example. So I am someone who's such an easy laugh because if it's funny, I will laugh. I'm a great audience member for a comedy because if it's funny, I will laugh. If it's not funny, like I'd be one of those great testers. Like you could put me in a testing room and I would test something because if it's funny, I'll laugh. And if it's not funny, I'll sit there like this. So I'm somebody who will laugh if it's funny. So if you're working with people who are improvisers and they throw stuff out that's funny and you're not expecting it, I will laugh and ruin their work, which I've learned the hard way. So what I've done is I take any sharp object I can find, and let's just say we were doing a scene. Are you wide enough to see my waist? Widen out a little. Just a little bit, right about there.
Okay.
So let's just say we were doing a scene on the show right now, and I was Dean Munch. I might just hold a pen in my hand in the scene, but what you don't see is, now zoom in to my thumb, is that I'm actually seriously jabbing that pen into my thumb. That's how I stop from laughing. And so it can be a pen, it's usually a thumbtack or a push pin, or often a toothpick, where I hold them between my fingers really hard and squeeze.
Right.
And I have drawn blood and,
See, here's the thing, right? What's the insurance on that?
oh, there's, it's not about that. I'm trying to ensure that the comedy that the person that I'm on screen with can make it in the show.
Are there any HR issues involved with that?
No,
Okay.
it's just my way, my secret way of not laughing when somebody's being really funny on screen.
Okay, got it.
Once, if it's just a
Who
joke,
cracks you up the most?
well, Kevin Kline.
you said he doesn't. That's not. That can't be true. There.
We're friendly. I haven't seen him in, probably 20 years. But I think he was probably a little cross with me on A Fish Called Wanda because he was improvising great stuff and I would laugh. And you know what? If I was a great improviser and somebody just laughed every time I said something, and which means you can't use it, I would get annoyed. I mean, I'm not dissing him. I mean, he has every right to be annoyed. I was a terrible actor. But not anymore, baby, because mommy's got her secret.
All right, finally, how much fun are you having with the wild stuff that you get to do?
There is, you know what? At this point in my life, I've done a lot of things. And I'm no prude.
But
I must tell you, I am given some very outrageous things to say and do. And it has been one of the great thrills for me because they've entrusted it with me. And I'm getting to do a lot.